Welcome, this is Moondives, and today we'll be discussing doomatyourservice. If you don't know what doomatyourservice is, it is a South Korean drama that focuses on takdongkyung, a girl who finds out that she has cancer and her life changes 360 when she encounters Doom, who she then makes a contract with for 100 days. Obviously, spoilers ahead, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's dive into it. I was excited for this drama as not only does it have seoinguk, who I love, but parkboyoung. They're both excellent actors and the plot was something I was really interested in. The premiere of this series was quite well, and by that I mean like the first 2 episodes. It introduced us to the world as well as the characters quite well in my opinion, and gave us more to be excited about as it would go on, or at least I thought it did. So Myul Mang, who's Doom, is a mythical being, or I don't even know how to explain him, but he was created by God to create doom in the world because you can't live with just happiness, of course, and he also exacts revenge / punishment on the bad people of the world. Takdongkyung is an average woman who is an editor in her life. She lives like a normal day-to-day life of a worker in my opinion. Her life isn't really exciting, it's not life-changing. She has family members, she speaks to them, she has friends, so her life really only changes once she finds out that she has cancer and she has this contract with him. From the beginning scene where we see that takdongkyung has cancer to the next episode where the two are already moving in with each other, and by the third, Myul Mang is already going back on his words of the contract. Along with the fact that he breaks the contract, she also says that she'll love him, because in the contract it states that the person that she loves the most will die if she does not fulfill the terms, and she decides to say she'll love him, and he's so put off by it. But by the 5th episode, he's saying that she should be the first person to love him. I won't blame the pace of the drama for all the problems that I had with it, but rather it was the characters saying they would do things and then refuting it not even 5 minutes later, or it being undone in the next episode. A prime example is her deciding that she would love him so that her actual people in her life wouldn't get hurt. She stated it with a full passion that she would love him, and then by the 5th episode, when he says love me, she's like, of course I can't do that. I'm not that type of person. If I do that, then you'll get hurt.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I found that so interesting because the two don't really know each other. She's experienced bad things with him, and she's already given up on what she said that would save someone that she actually loves in her life. This is a fantasy and romance drama, so of course there were romantic elements to it, and it was going to be with the two main characters. But by the 7th episode, despite everything that has been happening, they decide that they're in love with each other, and I felt like it was such a cop-out because the drama in the beginning gave us them hating each other. There was this heat, right? And the way they built it up was not slow at all, or in my opinion consistent to a point where I could just sit there and take the I love you as something real. In my opinion, the drama had a lot of time to develop the two's relationship, because at times it would seem like there was no plot. The episodes are 1 hour long, maybe even longer, and sometimes it felt like they were stretching a specific element longer than necessary. So I feel like those moments could have been used for them getting closer and then us ultimately finding their love for each other more believable. I can say though that after the 7th episode, the drama does get better. I believe that it got better because the writers finally got what they wanted. The drama was finally focusing on Dongkyung's sickness and how it affected the relationships around her, especially her and Myul Mang. Not only that, but the chemistry that seoinguk and parkboyoung have made me forget about how bad the build-up to the relationship was. Like I said, it starts to focus on the simple things in her life. Her aunt, who was in Canada, finally comes back and starts showering her with love. The people around her finally find out about her disease and do the same. Shout out to her brother, who was a mooch in the beginning with no respect at all, to becoming a coffee store owner with some respect. I actually loved his development so much. One of the best parts of this drama in my opinion. Other than the mundane things, Myul Mang disappeared. reappeared, the two got erased from each other's memories, and then they did remember each other because fate, or, love. Him disappearing once again so that she can survive, and then the two finally being reunited because it's that type of drama. Oh, and he also proposes to her somewhere in all of that. I still don't understand how him disappearing made her survive, because according to the contract, if she did not make her wish of doom, then the person she loved the most would die, right? But it stated that no matter what, her fate was to die, and that was something they stressed so much in this drama. So if you know why, or if you understand it, please tell me in the comments below. I think if you suspend your disbelief, the drama becomes very good, because in the end, with every problem that doesn't make sense, they have this simple statement. Because she's God, she can do that. Something she can do. It was something stressed upon so much. I was just like, yeah, take the easy out. Don't actually make it make sense. Just say that God can fix everything. Which is true, but I don't know. I felt like it was a lazy plot point. I feel like I should speak more about the God of this universe, but I don't have much to say. I really liked that if God was a physical being in this world, then sickness would be something that would counter all the power that she had, right? Or they had. But her and Myul Mang were constantly having vague conversations and then talking about how impossible things were, and then one of them would just go and do it, which made me feel like they didn't know what impossible meant. The two main characters weren't the only people falling in love with this drama. The supporting actors included Lee So-hyuk, who plays Cha Ju-ik, Shin Do-hyun, who plays Najina, and Kang Tae-oh, who plays Lee Hyun-kyo. The three of these characters had a love triangle going on, or I'll say a sort of love triangle, because she liked Lee Hyun-kyo, Najina liked Lee Hyun-kyo, Cha Ju-ik liked Najina, so not really a love triangle, but like a straight line, I thought this particular relationship would be tedious to watch because it had that first love trope going on, which is something I hate.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
I just don't understand it. I don't understand why they have to stress that the first person you meet in your life will always be the person that you'll love till the end because they hold a special part in your heart. I don't understand it. But the drama didn't do that. The drama made sure that Najina as a character realized that the love she had for Lee Hyun-kyo was something she was grasping on. She was more in love with him from the past than the person he was now. She didn't know anything about him. Because the drama makes her realize that her love with Cha Ju-ik blooms, I can say. I'm not going to say that they were perfect because there were some moments where I was just like, but I really enjoyed seeing it because you could see that she was afraid to realize that the person that she used to love, which was Lee Hyun-kyo, was someone she doesn't love anymore, and that loving someone new meant that it would be something harder, I also really loved that at the end of it all, Lee Hyun-kyo and Cha Ju-ik are still buddies, which was mad respect, because you always see these guys fight for the girl, and then at the end of it they are not even friends, not even platonic. They just have this love-hate thing. They just have this hate thing till the end of the drama. So the fact that the two were initially friends and the drama decided to make sure by the end we knew that they would still be friends because something like this would never pull them apart was beautiful. All the characters, when you put them together, were really fun to watch. And by that I also mean the people in our office, when we got the office banter, her family, and seeing how they changed when they realized takdongkyung's situation. All those things were fun to watch, but I found it a little bit sad that in a drama that had fantasy elements, I was more excited for the normalcy that came from it. I want to make it clear that I did enjoy this drama. I just came into it with a lot of expectations, and they weren't necessarily met. I expected a more well-developed universe and a slow-burn romance, not something that felt ultimately rushed and had so many plot holes. I would recommend this drama if you are willing to look past the first few episodes and the inconsistencies that you are bound to find in the plot. If all you're interested is a cute, angsty romance with a hint of fantasy, then this drama will be for you. I'll rate this drama a fun to watch if you switch off your brain. This was my first ever YouTube video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to hear when my videos are released. I will be releasing every week at the same time.